Look, I know we have to tell them, but it's not the easiest thing to drop into the conversation, is it?
No one said it is, but you know what Tim said? Trying for a baby will be a lot easier if you've got your family's support.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, who's to say they won't be thrilled with the idea? It might just surprise us both.
So what about we take them out for a drink tonight, then?
No, you know what it's like in a pub? People come over and sit with you. You get interruptions. We should go round there.
When?
Well, there's no point putting it off.
Well, tonight, then?
Well, why not now? I mean, I'm not due back till 2. What time's your mum finish?
1 o'clock.
It's not going to go away, Mark. And it won't get any easier tomorrow. Okay?
So we're just going to swallow it, are we?
You know what Mum said?
You know, he didn't come home last night. He's got her in some poxy hotel.
All right, so he's taking liberties, but while Mum thinks the sun shines out of his jacks, there's not a lot we can do about it, is there?
We tried it your way and it got us nowhere. I reckon we should drag him down here one night and weld him to the ceiling.
What, because he's taking us to an hotel?
No, because I'm tired of him making mugs out of us.
And you think welding the ceiling's going to help?
That'll help me.
And what about Sam?
She'll miss him for a couple of days and she'll find someone her own age.
Well, I wouldn't count on it.
What's the matter with you? You ain't going soft on me, are you? I mean, he's taking liberties. You should let me do him in Spain when we have the chance.
All right, look, maybe we can just warn him off.
After we've hit him.
No, I have a word with him and let him know where he stands.
And then we hit him.
If we have to, yeah. Look, if we go steaming straight in, Sam's going to know it's us. And she's going to do her nut, isn't she?
It's no worse than what she's doing right now.
Well, we don't know what she's doing, do we?
Well, they ain't playing chess, are they?
Phil, where's Ricky?
Oh, he's under there.
Oh, thanks. You all right?
So what's the plan?
Like I said, we just have a word.
Today, as soon as I get back.
Yeah.
Right, I'll see you later.
Them two whispering back.
Oh, they've got the hump. David and Sam didn't come home last night.
So?
So they ain't happy about it, that's all.
Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, she slept with him the first time she met him.
What are you doing here anyway?
Just come over to see her.
What for?
See if you want anything.
Well, not what?
Want a cup of tea or anything?
I just had one.
You sure?
You've come all the way over it to ask me if I want a cup of tea?
Well, we're engaged now, aren't we? Got to look after you.
You know this is being picked up in on her, don't you?
I'm sorry, Phil. It's now kept him talking.
I'm sorry, Phil. She was just going. That's all right. Don't you see enough of each other in your own time?
So what's he saying when you told him then?
Who?
Phil.
Told him what?
Well, about us being engaged.
Well, I ain't had a chance yet. It's been with Grant ever since I got here.
Oh, I'll have to get a ring, you know, so they can see for themselves.
Yeah.
Can I then get a ring?
Of course. It's just going to take a while, that's all.
Well, I don't want nothing too big, you know, just so people can see. I've seen some really nice ones in my mum's catalogue.
Ricky? All right, sorry, Phil. Look, you better go. We'll talk about it later, eh?
Well, look, I'm going over to see my mum in a minute. I can ask her to borrow the catalogue.
Yeah, if you want. Look, I've got to finish this.
Well, we can look through it together tonight and then we can sort the party out, eh?
What party?
Oh, Ricky, please, you promised.
All right, yes. Look, we'll talk about it later.
All right, then I'll go over and see my mum. See you later.
All right.
Bye, Phil.
See ya.
You sure you don't want something to eat before you go?
No, thanks. Dad said he'll get me a burger.
Right. Hey.
Hi, Dad.
Hello, darling. All right. Ready then?
So, do you know what time you're going to be back then?
No, I don't know yet.
I mean, I was, thinking about her tea and that.
Well, don't worry about that. I'll sort that out.
Okay, so say about 6 then.
I'll see what I can do. Come on, darling.
I said I can start looking for a ring and everything. Oh, and then there's the party, innit? I mean, I've got to have a party. Everyone has an engagement party, don't they? Then my savings, better save up. I mean, get a little place of our own, a little house or something.
It's not that easy, you know, throw a party by a house. I mean, where are you going to get all the money from?
Well, Ricky's working, I can get a job. I mean, it's hardly going to take long to save a deposit now, is it?
And what about the wedding? Who'll pay for that?
Well, I thought that was up to you and Alan, innit?
Bianca, where are we going to get that sort of money?
Well, I'm sure you can ask David to help out. I mean, he did with me 18.
Or over my dead body?
Well, me and Ricky can put some towards it. I mean, we don't want nothing too fancy.
You know, in the last couple of minutes, you've bought a house, thrown a party and paid for a wedding. Well, I don't think you thought this through properly.
Of course I have, Mum. Listen, when two people love each other, you just find a way.
Yeah, well, it might tell you that in your magazines, but in reality, it's a little bit different. I mean, you know, what's happening with his divorce for a start?
Sort it out, innit?
Well, don't you think we should wait until he has?
You know what? Sometimes I just must be really stupid.
What?
I just thought you'd be happy for me, that's all.
I just don't want you rushing into anything, not without thinking about it first. It's number 3 again.
OK.
All right. Listen, I don't want to pour cold water on everything, Bianca. I'm just I just worry about you. You know, it's what mums do.
There's no need to worry about me, Mum. Ricky loves me and I love him. That's all that matters, isn't it?
It's a question of priorities, of what's important. Not just to me, but to you. You and you. A question of what we pass on to our children. We are just guardians of their future, grasping the baton of life until it's time to pass it on to the next generation. And I say to you now that unless we fight to preserve this green and pleasant land, unless we say no, now, while we still have the chance, unless we stand firm, then our children will be forced to grow up in the shadow of what some call progress, but what I call an abomination. But what do you think?
Very good, Dad.
Pauline?
Well, do you not think it's a bit long?
Long?
Well, yeah, just a tiny bit.
Okay, twice.
Yes, I know, and it's very good, isn't it, Mark?
Yeah, it is,
It's
yeah.
just that I'm worried people might get a bit bored because half an hour is a long time.
I've booked the hall all afternoon.
Yeah, but I don't think people will be able to stay that long, will they? Not in their lunch hour.
Well, can't you do it in the evenings?
Oh, no, we thought of that. The only thing people turn out for in the evenings is bingo.
Yeah, but a little trim over there wouldn't do any harm, Dad, would it?
Yeah, but I mean, it's difficult to know where to start, isn't it?
Well, Mark will give you a hand, won't you, love?
Yeah, of course I will.
No. Well, maybe we could do something about this bit here.
So you're saying you don't want to marry?
No, of course I do.
What's the problem? Was it because Sam's back?
No.
Well, what then?
Well, I don't know. You know, I just thought it'd take time, that's all. But she's talking about rings and parties, setting a date already.
Well, you mentioned the dreaded word marriage, mate. It's like lighting a blue touch paper.
You know, I was thinking of a couple of years or something.
You should have asked her in a couple of years then, shouldn't you?
How was I to know she was going to go mental?
Until you change your mind, plead insanity or something. I'll back you up.
No, I can't. Besides, you know, I do want to marry her.
So why are we having this conversation?
Well, I can't really talk to anyone else, can I?
But nothing's about to happen tomorrow, is it? I mean, you haven't booked the vicar or anything, have you?
No, not really.
Well, just see what happens. Go with the flow for a while.
I know there was nothing much you could do, but you didn't exactly try very hard, did you?
I couldn't get a word in edgeways.
You could when we first got there, before your dad started on his speech,
Well, I was trying to choose the right moment.
which came and went without you noticing.
Well, then you should have said something.
It's not my place, Mark. You're Mum and Dad.
Look, it's not that easy. Can't just blurt it out. Thanks for the sandwich, Mum, and by the way, we think of having a baby.
You don't have to. Just the same, I've got something to tell them would be a start. Listen, I better get back to work. See you later.
Oh, the agency have just found about tonight. The drag act can't come, but they've got a hypnotist and a group at the same rates. What do you reckon?
An hypnotist take a bit of advertising, haven't really got the time. What's the band like?
Didn't say.
I think that's the safest bet. Shall I go and ring him?
No, I'll do it. You better go and have a word with your mate. He's been sitting there nearly an hour now.
All right, Nudge. No work.
Day off.
So where's Claire?
My dad's taken her out.
Hassel.
No, he was his usual charming self.
So what's the problem?
No problem.
Look, mate, I might not be Dr. Ruth, but I'm supposed to be your best friend.
I just feel like a fraud, that's all. I mean, what do I know about bringing up a kid?
Well, you seem to be doing all right to me.
You don't know the half of it, mate. I mean, when Debs was here, it was easy. All I had to do was play with her. Now I've got to do all the other stuff. I tell you, it's like a flaming assault course. I mean, just getting up in the morning is like doing 10 rounds with Mike Tyson. There's breakfast, housekeeping, laying out her clothes. Ever tried ironing one of them pleated skirts?
Can't say I have.
That's before I get to work. And there's cooking, baths, washing her hair, dropping her off, picking her up. I mean, at least Liam's got this bird now. There'll be two of them to look after her.
You're just struggling at the moment because Maxine's not around. Everything will be fine once she gets back.
No, that's not the point, is it? I mean, if I can't cope, she shouldn't be with me, should she?
When you think Liam could cope even better with this new girlfriend of his.
I don't know. But he's her dad, isn't he? I mean, all I am is some bloke her mum married.
Look, I might know the answer. But I do know one thing.
Debbie would have wanted Claire to be with you, not with that scum.
Yeah, I believe that. In fact, it's the only thing that keeps me going.
Why don't you bring Claire over here tonight, eh? I mean, she hasn't got school in the morning, we've got a band on. Give her a few beers, take your mind off it.
Be all right with it, I mean, bringing her in.
And I'm hardly going to chuck her out, am I? Do you both go?
Anyone in?
In here. Oh, Pauline's upstairs if you want her.
No, not really. I just thought I'd drop these off. A few pies.
Oh.
So, you all set for tomorrow then?
Yes, thank you. As a matter of fact, I'm working on my speech.
The speech?
Hmm.
You don't really think that many people are going to turn up, do you?
Well, they'll turn up all right. Don't you worry about that.
Uncle Arthur, you're wasting your time. I mean, you can't stand in the way of progress.
People lining their pockets, you mean?
Yeah, but that's what makes the world go round.
Your world, maybe, but not mine.
Why don't you just give it up, I mean, you can't win.
Look, the only reason these people get away with the things they do is because people don't do anything about it until it's too late. When the council finds out the opposition there is to this, they'll have to think again.
You really think that many people are going to turn up?
Oh, they'll turn up. This developer, Cranwell, he's in for a shock.
Oh, come see how the other half live, have you?
No, I just thought I'd drop these off. Chicken and mushroom.
Oh, the opposition must be worried, trying to buy us off with chicken and mushroom pies.
It's just a friendly gesture.
Oh, well, thank you. We'll have these for our tea tomorrow, after the meeting. Because you're going to be hungry after you've been talking to all those people, aren't you, love?
Bound to be.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll drop by. See the strength for the opposition.
I think you should.
I'll see you later. Enjoy your pies. Excuse me, can you tell me where I can find Mr. Cranwell?
You'll be lucky.
Well, can you tell me who's in charge then?
Terry Field, over there.
Oh, cheers, thanks.
We're on a £2 a day bonus for early completion, so tell him to pull his finger out. Hello?
Mr. Field?
Who are you?
Ian Bill.
Sorry, I see reps Friday mornings.
No, I'm not a rep. I just wanted a quick word.
Tell him if he hasn't got enough men to finish by Thursday to take what he needs from Carshaw Road. So, what can I do you for?
The incinerator in Dockers Road.
What about it?
We're going to be running the chippy, which is 20 yards away from the site.
You should do well. My lads eat like horses. So, come to offer us a discount or something, have you?
No, not exactly. I just heard that there was going to be a public meeting tomorrow evening, protesting about the project.
Well, the natives are getting restless.
So you've heard about it then?
In our line of business, public meetings are 10 a penny. Something to while away the time till the bulldozers arrive.
You don't think it will change it?
It's possible until the planning permission's granted, contract signed.
And what if you don't get planning permission?
We both lose a lot of money. This meeting, well organised, is it?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
I sent Freddie here along to take a look. Hello? Yeah, hang on. Nice talking to you.
Oh, right.
There's someone I want you to meet. This is Ted, my brother.
Ted?
How are the kids?
Fine. They're off seeing this and that.
No. Oh, you should bring them over. It'd be lovely to see them again.
Yeah, I will. So, do you know how long you're here for yet?
Depends how long the job lasts.
Well, you've got some front, I'll give you that.
Why?
Showing your face in the square twice in as many weeks.
Huh. Now that Pete and Den aren't about, not quite so fraught with danger, is it?
Aren't you forgetting something?
What?
Pauline.
Well, I'll cross that bridge when I have to.
Honestly.
Well, don't mind me. That's all right. We were just discussing a mutual friend.
Do you feel better now?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like that on the buildings. I don't feel relaxed till I've had a shower and, you know.
You hungry?
Yeah, starving. Do you want a beer?
Yeah, quick one. Then I'll have to be off soon.
Are you stopping for tea?
Sorry, sis. Promised Jimmy I'll be back.
Uncle Jimmy?
Well, I could hardly leave him behind, could I? I mean, good brickies are hard to find.
You want me to stay?
No. I've stayed longer than I anticipated. Another time, eh?
Yeah. Well, I missed you last time, didn't I?
Yeah, I wasn't here long, just passing through.
There's always dashing about somewhere.
A moving target's harder to hit. Isn't that right, Phil?
Yeah, so they say. So how long are you in London then?
Well, as I was saying to Kathy, I'm not sure. See how it goes, you know.
No good asking him anything. He'd never give you a straight answer.
I'll try and remember that.
Where's Sam, mate?
Oh, she said she'd be home by now. Why?
No reason, just wondered.
How's it going?
How's what going?
Oh, hey, nice one. Hey, any chance of a word of the Great White Chief? Hey, you know, take me to your leader. A higher place.
Bring an interpreter with you.
It's Mrs. Mitchell.
Mum, there's someone to see you.
Oh, Mrs. Mitchell,
That's right.
we're begging for mercy. Begging for mercy. The band.
All right. There you go.
Oh, thanks.
See you next week then, darling, yeah?
Okay.
Problem?
No problem.
Good. See ya.
All right. So what happened?
Hey?
You said he fell out with Pete.
Well, although Pat wasn't around, Pete was still married when we started going together. And, well, Ted wasn't too happy about it.
Well, that's fair enough.
Yeah, I suppose so. But I convinced him to try and to get to know Pete. You know, give him a chance. And so he did. They went out for the odd drink and then Ted offered to help Pete out on his stall.
Cosy.
Yeah, it was great for a while. Then Ted asked him to look after some stuff in the lockup overnight. Said he had to deliver it somewhere first thing in the morning.
And what sort of stuff?
Well, I'll give you 3 guesses. Ted was no angel, believe me. Anyway, the next thing Pete knew, the police were kicking his door in.
What?
They said they'd had a tip-off.
Who from?
Anonymous, they said. But whoever it was said that the lockup was being used for stolen goods. Well, Pete couldn't say where the stuff come from because Ted was my brother.
And grassing up your future brother-in-law ain't exactly a dumb thing, is it?
Exactly. So he was arrested and charged. And then, because Pete wouldn't say anything, he got done for it.
Bad?
Well, bad enough. He got a suspended sentence and he nearly lost his stall. But what was worse, that Pete's best friend at the time was Den.
From the Vic?
Well, he wasn't there, but yeah. Anyway, Den accused Ted of setting Pete up, saying that, you know, it was him who phoned the police.
And was it?
Of course not. He wouldn't do that. Anyway, poor old Ted got the blame for it. Everyone believed Den, and Pauline went wild, saying that he'd nearly ruined the Bill family business. Anyway, then Den said he was going to go looking for Ted and he was going to kill him, and knowing Den, he probably would have done. So, Ted got packed off, and I had to choose between my family and the Bills. And you know the rest.
So why has he come back here all of a sudden?
I don't know. Maybe he thinks with Den and Pete both dead, it's safe for him to show his face.
And is it?
Well, it might be. As long as Pauline doesn't see him.
Oh, hello, Peggy. Pauline, Arthur.
Blimey, who are that lot when they're at home?
It's the group for tonight.
They don't look as though they've washed for a month.
Well, I did get them at short notice, but they're supposed to be really good.
Oh, I'll take your word for it. G&T, please.
Half, please, love.
You all ready for your meeting then tomorrow, Arthur?
Yeah, as ready as I'll ever be.
Been working on his speech all day.
Gonna get us all going, are you, Art?
Doing my best, you know.
Hello, love.
Hello, love. I'm just getting them in. What do you want?
Oh, I'd love half a lager, please. You had a bad day?
It's been murder. We've got this new office manager starting tomorrow. He's supposed to be a real stickler, so we've all been running around trying to get everything straight.
Thanks. So you've not been out on your travels then?
No, been in the office all day. Why, what have I missed?
Only your dad trying out your speech.
Oh, yeah? How's it going?
Oh, fine. I think I'll open a few eyes.
Yeah?
£3.90, please.
There you go.
Sweetheart.
I'll let you have a look at it later if you like.
You've not brought it with you?
No, I mean when we go home.
I'd love to, Dad. Yeah.
No, no.
I just hope you know what you're doing.
Oh, well, I've got no choice, have I? I've booked them, so they have to be paid whether they play or not. Mind you, they're very colourful.
It ain't what they look like. It's what they sound like that's worrying me.
I'll give them a chance. They might be very good.
You'll have to let them sort themselves out.
I am.
Good. So you can stop worrying about it then, can't you?
You smell something?
Like what?
Oh, I don't. Gas?
Car exhaust.
You sure?
Could be that aftershave that Gran bought me at Christmas.
Yeah, I wouldn't stand here in naked flames if I were you.
All right.
Here you go.
Oh, thanks. Can I stay up really late?
Late-ish.
Midnight?
Well, the pub shuts at 11.
11 then.
We'll see. Did you have a good time with your dad?
He was okay.
Just okay?
You don't like my dad, do you?
Yeah, of course I do. He's your daddy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Come on then, let's go. Who's that, Mum?
You're right, Kath.
Fine.
Nothing like a contented woman, eh, bro?
I find us a table.
You stop whining, all right?
It ain't my fault if she takes things the wrong way, is it? Mum said Sam will be back in a minute, so how do you want to do this?
Well, I don't know. You're the one with the plan, you tell me.
Well, the first thing we've got to do is split him up.
And how are we going to do that?
Well, he'll park outside. You tell him that someone's messing about with his motor, he'll go out to check it, we follow him out.
And what about if Sam goes out there with him?
Well, then we go to plan B.
Which is?
Wait for him to take a leak, follow him in the cars, he'll do him in there.
Nice.
Just be ready, yeah? It's on the house. Cheers. All right, you two?
Is this still right then?
Yeah, of course. What are you having?
Gin and tonic, please.
How about a tonic, ice and a slice?
Okay.
I think she knows Ted's around.
She would have been over by now if she did.
Listen, Kath, about Ted.
What?
Were you sure he had nothing to do with what happened to Pete?
He told me he didn't. I believe him.
But if he had done, would you have forgiven him?
I'm not sure.
Well, he's your brother, isn't he? It's only natural for him to look out there.
Yeah, but brother or not, I loved Pete. No one had the right to interfere.
What were you and Phil talking about?
When?
Just now.
Nothing.
You're not up to anything then?
Of course not.
That'll be the day.
Oh, it sounds like they're having a party in there.
Either that or someone's being murdered.
What about your stuff?
I will leave it till later, come on.
Why does it have to be so loud?
So no one knows they're rubbish.
So come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Go!
This takes me back a bit. Music's so loud you have to shout over it.
I don't remember hearing this loud.
Well, maybe we're getting old.
Speak for yourself. Hello, darlings. Did you have a nice time?
Yeah.
It was brilliant. We had lunch in the West End, didn't we? We bought loads
loads of stuff.
Oh, I can see he knows the way to a girl's heart.
He wants to do summer tonight.
It's all right. I'm going to get him to turn it down in a minute.
Is it all right to go upstairs?
Of course it is. I'll be up in a minute.
I think I'll go and get the bags in, all right?
Right.
Well, 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 if it isn't Loverboy.
Hello, lads. Do you want something?
Mum tells us you've been to a hotel.
That's right, yeah.
With our little sister.
Look.
No, you look. You were bang out of order.
No, you are. I think Sam's waiting for you upstairs. What the hell do you two think you're doing?
Just having a quiet word, that's all.
Oh, yeah. I know all about your quiet words.
He's old enough to be a father.
So you thought you'd warn him off? Who do you think you are? Humphrey Bogart and Jimmy Cagney? He treats her right, that's all you should be worried about.
He's only after one thing.
Well, he must have had it by now, so what's he still doing here? Look, I know he's older than she is, but she married someone her own age and that didn't work out, did it? She's happy. And if she's happy, then I'm happy. So if either of you lay one finger on him, or so much as look at him the wrong way, I'll make you both wish you'd never been born. Do I make myself clear?
Yep.
Right. From now on, you'll be nice and polite to him. Unless he gives us cause not to. Anyway, get yourselves back inside before I really lose my temper. Haven't you forgotten something? The bags. If your brains were dynamite, you wouldn't have enough to blow your hats off.
Set in rural Australia in the period following the Second World War, we follow Sarah Adams as she starts a new life. A Place to Call Home, next on Drama.